Hello everyone, welcome to Go Man Go. I'm your host Chris. Today we're outside because we're going to talk about how to throw the disc. Now, one thing I learned from a class I took back in school about life balance was making sure you find an activity, a sport, a hobby, something you enjoy doing, and make sure you do that on a regular basis. And when you do that activity or a sport or hobby, don't feel guilty for doing it. It's important to put it on our schedule. Now for me, that's what disc golf has become. It's become my hobby, my activity, my sport I enjoy doing regularly. I try to play once or twice a week, either by myself or with friends. That's one of the beauties of this sport, is you can do this activity, this sport, with friends or by yourself. Now it's our hope that disc golf will become something you enjoy, something you like to do, and it'll become a regular part of your schedule and you'll have fun playing. Now when it comes to having fun playing, it's learning how to throw the disc properly. Now the first thing I want to show you is the grip. Now I use what's called the power grip. Can you see how I'm holding the disc there? That's what I use most of the time, especially when I'm teeing off. Now it's not called the power grip because it's going to give you more power than any other way that you grip the disc, but it is what I use most of the time. Now some people use a fan. You see how my fingers are fanned out? And maybe they might position their fingers a little bit differently, a little closer together, a little further apart, whatever. But you can see there, that's a fan grip. But I prefer to use the power grip. All right, now let me show you how to position your arm. Now when you're in the backyard and you're throwing a frisbee with somebody or you're playing ultimate frisbee, you usually kind of what we call round the throw. You're just kind of swinging your arm out, rounding your arm to let go of the frisbee. Now disc golf, you can play that way, but the disc is probably not going to do what it's intended to do or what you want it to do because you're rounding that disc. It's going to pretty much go to the right a lot on you when you're trying to get that disc to go more straight down the fairway. So what you want to do, get your grip. I got my power grip. And you want to bring your arm back. Now I kind of stick out my arm a lot of times, my other arm, to kind of help guide. But you want to stick out your arm and you're going to pull through kind of close to your body, not right on top of your body. Put your arm back straight and come through like you're trying to start a lawnmower or a go-kart, all right? Or a snowblower, whatever. But you want to bring it straight across like this. You don't want to bring it around. And when you bring that straight across and you come up, you want to try to let it go when it's right in front of you. And you want to keep the nose of the disc down. If you have that nose up too much, if it's up, then that disc is going to have a tendency to float up on you. You're probably going to die hard to the left. It's going to fade hard to the left. So you want to keep that nose down and you want to keep your throw straight across your body so it does what you want it to do. Now there are times when you're getting up there and you're throwing that you let go too early and it goes to the left. Or you go to throw and you throw it too late, which we call gripping the disc, and it goes to the right. All right, it's a technical sport. Somebody said, just like regular golf, how you position your body and how you're throwing is how the disc is going to move, like in golf, depending on how you're swinging your club, how the face of the club is hitting the ball, and what direction it's going to go. So if we want to pull through and go straight. Now when you're going back, a lot of people say you want to reach back, not necessarily as far as you can, but you want to reach back far. And what I do is I put my head back. I probably put my head back too far. I look back like this, which can be distracting when there's people standing behind you. But you want to look back, or you want to look back a little bit so you can get more power on it. All right, look back a little bit so you can get power on it. Now your arm, they say you want to keep your arm, your left arm, which would be for a right-hand throw, your left arm, your non-throwing arm, when you throw down at your body so you can get more power. All right, the next thing is positioning your feet. Now, this is something I'm trying to correct myself, because I used to always come up straight through the tee pad and put my front foot right in front of me, because I always thought that's the way I'm going to aim my disc, because wherever I have my foot, that's where the disc is going to go. But I'm learning that you actually want to step your right foot out a little bit in front of you, so it opens what they call this window here. And I'll show you, I'll move the camera to the other side and show you the back view so you can see it better. But open up this window with your right foot, if you're a right-handed thrower, a little bit in front of you, so you come around and you have that extra power to get the disc down the fairway. Now I threw that one up a little bit. I was trying to focus more on my position of the body for you, but that one kind of went up. If I had the nose down, came more straight across my body, that was probably going to fly better. Let's move the camera to the other side. All right, so now I'm going to take a little bit different angle with the camera so you can see the footwork a little bit better. All right, maybe you can even see my arm position a little bit better. So I got myself, I'm a little bit on the right side of this makeshift tee pad I have with these two discs, because I want to kind of step up to it, put my foot out a little bit to that in front of me, more in front of me, so I can come across like that through that window. All right, so let me show you that throwing a disc. That one wasn't bad. I'm going to show you one more time the different discs. All right, so I'm going to show you how to throw the disc if you're a beginner, someone new, where you don't have to necessarily do that run up. You want to stand still. Got my makeshift tee pad here. All right, I'm going to come up here a little bit closer to the front of the tee pad, and I'm just going to throw the disc instead of worrying about my feet, so I can focus on my arm and my grip. And you can see that disc flew pretty well. Let me show you with maybe taking one step. All right, here's maybe taking, would it be one step or two steps? I guess it would be two steps. All right, if you're wanting to add that into it. I'm just going to do my left foot behind my right, and then position my other foot back out where it needs to go. Hope you learned something new, and what I encourage you to do is to go on YouTube, search for other people to learn how to throw. Some of my favorites are Robbie C, Latitude 64, Swanky Disc Golf. Find those people, learn from them, get better at how to throw, learn some new tips. Now I want to ask you to like and subscribe so you can get the latest videos when they come out. And the last thing I have to say is go man go, get out and throw. See you next video.